Hey everyone, it's Thor with Creative Twilight. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Every time I try to get a roll and get this going, I always seem to take a break. So I'm going to try again to get in the habit of doing these a little more regularly. So today I'm working on some ghouls for my Blood Bowl team. I have an undead team, and I needed 2 more ghouls for a total of 4. I didn't want 4 of the same identical ones, so I got some ghouls off of somebody. And so I'm in the process of sculpting them into Blood Bowl players. I gotta be really careful because most of this is still wet. Probably should have shot this after. So it's very early work. You can see I'm working on the helmet, kind of going for like a cone pointed part, kind of like what I'm doing on this wrist piece here. And the shoulder piece is close but not done. I want to round it out a little more inside here so it's not flat, so it kind of comes to a point. It's hard to explain. You can see the early work on the helmet, which I just showed you. Once this dries and I clean that up, I've got to get the face, sort of the face guard on there, so we'll see how that works out. So that's this guy. It's getting close. Then I'll have to do some straps for the this piece here, some straps over here, but these are all details I'll get to eventually. The other one over here has a little more armor, so I was able to kind of get to the back more on this one. I cut off some stuff, and again, I'm trying to get a kind of a pointed look. So this is early work. I'm just kind of get the shapes in place, because one thing I've learned with sculpting is you kind of have to get a foundation in place to work from. You just can't go from nothing to exactly what you want in one shot. It's one of the few things I've learned, and through lots of aggravation. And the same sort of thing on the wrist guard here, forearm guard I should say. I'm trying to point that. And that's early too, again, straps and all sorts of stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a helmet on this guy. I might. We'll see. I guess it depends on how all this goes, whether or not I can kind of get in here later. But pretty happy with this early work on this guy. Basically, I'm trying to improve my sculpting skills, which are not the best, but the only way to get better is to keep practicing, so that's what I'm doing. So that's that. So yeah, kind of what I'm doing, just to ramble for a minute, is this is the undead team. Obviously this is a skeleton, but you'll see kind of the thing with the team is like lots of points and angles. You know, this is angled. So that's kind of what I'm trying to replicate with the ghouls here without copying it. There's no way I'm going to pull off sculpting this shoulder. It's just beyond my skill. Maybe I could do it, but at the same time trying to duplicate something, I always feel like you're setting yourself up for failure because you're never going to get it quite the way you want to. So I figured by kind of sticking to the theme, getting things pointed, more so like the back I showed him, kind of getting the angular thing going on, it'll all fit in when it's all done. So anyway, hopefully enough rambling. I just felt like shooting a video, getting back in the habit of this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Thanks.